Are you here with the special 10,000 subscriber YouTube video? I want to answer some questions to thank you for your attention and for following me. So, what is your favorite card in Hearthstone? Why? What is your favorite deck in all Hearthstone history? Why? My favorite card in Hearthstone is hard to decide for me. Probably something like Emperor Torisan, or recently Zephyris the Great. Probably is topping the charts right now. So I'll go with Zephyris. Even though it's a new card, I absolutely love it. And it's a great game design, in my opinion. Favorite deck? Patron Warrior, because I had the highest win rate with it. It was just so insanely good at beating both control and aggro and rewarding good plays. What motivates you to keep streaming? Interesting question. I started playing Hearthstone as a hobby for fun. I was doing it while in high school, and then I continued with tournaments, went into streaming as well, and now it's basically my full-time job. Seeing what my friends do, it seems to be a very good full-time job, and I'm super happy to be able to do this for a living. I'm super grateful as well. So it's a job that I enjoy doing. My biggest worry is, what am I gonna do after Hearthstone? Because now, while Hearthstone exists, it's a clear path. I just play the game and do things related to the game. But after Hearthstone, I'll have to think. But thankfully, I'll probably have the luxury of time of thinking before having to commit to something else. And right now, I'm just enjoying this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I have to play Hearthstone professionally. What's your favorite single-player game? My favorite single-player game is Hearthstone. Jokes aside, probably GTA or Elder Scrolls. I enjoy that type of game. Just exploring a huge map and doing crazy things or weird things, or just doing things in general. I kind of like that kind of thing. How did you end up joining G2? So, me and Thais were teammates for like so many years. We started in Meteor Makers, and then we had some troubles with that team. We left and our contracts also expired almost. I don't even remember all the details, but basically after we left MYM, we were picked by Lothar for a team called Nihilum. And after we played in Nihilum, G2 ended up having some sort of partnership with Nihilum, and they basically bought us from them, I think. And since then, we are in G2 for like 4 years. I don't know all the details that went behind the scenes, but basically we were in Meteor Makers teammates, and then we left together, joined the Nihilum with Lothar and the life coach. And then from there, we went to G2, where we are still today. What is your favorite player to be against and why? And also favorite player to play with? I don't really have a favorite player to play against. But I definitely have a favorite player to play with, and that's my teammate Thais. Shout out to him. We practiced for like so many tournaments together. We kind of know how the other person thinks, and we are very good, both of us, at giving each other good advice depending on their playstyle and preferences for what's the best course of action and approach. And I think we work at our best when we actually have a meta game that we both feel the same way and like the same decks, and then we can bring the same lineup and fine-tune it and figure out the best way to play it. If you aren't a streamer and a Hearthstone player, what kind of job career do you think you would have? Hard to say, because I've been doing Hearthstone for like so many years. I was passionate by cooking a lot, so maybe I would have pursued cooking school and something like professionally cooking in a kitchen. Even though that's pretty hard, I think I would have tried it at least. It's still kind of one of my dreams to have either a restaurant or a bar or a cafeteria, but it's such a complicated industry, so I'm still just focusing on Hearthstone right now, and I don't want to get involved into it yet. But after I'm not gonna do Hearthstone anymore, maybe I'll look into it, because it's one of my passions, both food and drinks. What was the worst Hearthstone expansion in your opinion? Probably the Grand Tournament, power level wise, because it didn't change anything until they implemented rotations. And the expansion I hated the most was GVG, because it brought a lot of toxic RNG, and it was really annoying to play in that meta. But yeah, both GVG and the Grand Tournament were pretty terrible. Looking at expansions nowadays, I'm really happy with how the designers are approaching the game. I think they're doing a much better job and they're understanding exactly what they need to do with the game. What is your favorite cocktail and why? Probably mojito, because I want something light and fresh, and I like mint. I would like it with like very little alcohol, More lemonade. Basically just a spicy lemonade. If you could pick 3 Hearthstone expansions and out them into the same standard rotation, which would be and why? From the top of my head, I would go with like League of Explorers, Blackrock Mountain, and I guess Doom to spice things up. We would have access to all the Highlander cards like Reno. I guess then it would be too powerful. I don't know. I'm not good at this in game design. I feel like they made some expansions knowing that some other expansions are not in the same rotation. Otherwise, it would be like way too crazy. So maybe we can combine something like Naxxramas with Doom and something in the middle like the Grand Tournament, just to have like expansions from different eras. Would you ever move to the US? I really liked the US when I went there, but I'm not sure if it's the place for me to stay. I currently live in Romania and I like it here, especially because I'm able to do my job from home. I don't have to suffer for the Bucharest traffic. I don't really have any current plans of moving, but US is one of my favorite countries that I visited. It's really nice and I like it a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry for the low energy. I recorded it after I finished the 10-hour stream, so I'm pretty tired. But I hope you still enjoyed the answers, and I hope you're gonna enjoy my content in the future as well. I'm streaming daily or almost daily on Twitch TV RDU Live, and you can also see best highlights of my stream here on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you the best.